now I'm with my boy Sam. Thanks for flying out, Sam. Where were you even 4 months ago?
4 months ago, I was still making around 1K off fitness coaching. I had no idea anything about sales, anything about systems, and I'd probably be trying to do the same sort of thing if I was still in that situation.
And where are you now?
Not there, which is great.
What did you hit last month?
I done 12 and a half last month, which was massive for me. And sort of the goal I said to you when we first had a conversation about coaching, that coaching has always been very important to me. He's panning out now, which is he's better than the closing feeling itself.
Yeah, and what I found mad about you, I didn't actually know, is that you quit that 75K a year job to, even before we'd even met each other, to go into the coaching.
Yeah.
And that was mad. How does it feel to like have everything like pan out the way that you had actually envisioned it?
Really good, because I think you know how much work I've put in, and I sort of ran after a goal sort of head on with no direction, and it would have kept going that way obviously without your guidance. So to sort of make that step within myself was probably the best thing I've done in a long time. So.
Yeah, I felt like even before we were working together, you're still putting loads of effort in.
Yeah.
Because you seem like you were just on it. But you're kind of just like this, like, I don't know, weird way of saying it, but like bull in a china shop. You're just smashing through everything and just doing everything really randomly. For you, like, what has been, before we go into other stuff, like what's been the biggest impact on you, maybe just as an individual, actually quitting that job, investing in yourself, and then putting yourself in a position where you've done 12.5K in the last month?
I think with my last job, like, it was great, but I did not see myself being in that same position in 20 years to come, 10 years to come. And I always had a goal that was to do with coaching. I mean, what day is it today? Like, it's the weekend and we're here, but we've been here since Friday. And
I actually forget the days.
when would I be able to do that in my last job? Do you know what I mean? So it's opportunities like this that make it worth it. It's being able to see my clients' results and seeing them happy, which makes it worth it. And yeah, just giving me a pathway to help more people is the best thing behind it.
100%. And do you feel like what you're doing now, because I know you mentioned like with the last job, you couldn't see you doing it 5, 10, 15 years. Do you feel like the way you go now feels sustainable?
100%. And it's only becoming more sustainable. Do you know what I mean? So the things we put in place only lead to a better outcome, which is the best fit. It gives a massive sense of confidence behind it. It's not like I've got a few more clients on board and then next month it's going to go quiet. Like, we're only building towards a bigger goal, which is sick.
Yeah, and speak about some of the results you get, because they're insane.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, I'll coach a lot of people. It doesn't matter what their start point is or what their goals are, but I'll help a majority of people, or anyone I can, towards their goals, and everyone's seen massive output, and it's the best. I've had people message me saying they've had to buy whole new wardrobes because they no longer fit their old clothes. I've had people say they've had a raise at work because their confidence is now through the roof. That's the feeling that's the most rewarding, you know.
Yeah, what's that like? Because how many people you got in the community now?
In the community, we've got about 45 to 50 people.
That's it. And it's just active in there.
Very active. Everyone, like, I've had people in the community not know each other, but be in a similar area and start training together, which is sick. It's so sick to see.
That's so cool. And how do you find, because I know you did the in-person, how do you find the difference between in-person and online in terms of the results you're able to get?
Well, I'll always say this, I think personal training is a dying trade. There's no longevity in it. As soon as that person leaves you in the gym, they're just going to go pick a takeaway up.
Because like, I've had loads of people I've coached online that haven't had results for in person. I've coached guys from Miami and stuff that have had in-person trainers train them 4 or 5 times a week, every week, because they've got loads of money, these guys, and then they've still not got in shape. And when I've brought them in online, I've been on them about their nutrition, their supplements, their lifestyle, their habits, and then they've got in insane shape. Right. I feel like you've experienced the same thing.
100%. I've had people come to me from being with a personal trainer and just say it's day and night. Like, they would have never attained where they've got to with a personal trainer.
Yeah, and you're saying to me, like, even the other day, like, the trainers at your old gym are almost like frustrated and annoyed at you because you're coming in with these guys that are getting insane results, and yet you're not paying the gym floor fees, you're not on the gym floor.
Yeah.
You're coming in doing photo shoots with guys that are just looking insanely shredded. Yeah, which is so sick, 100%. And how are you finding it being out even here?
And it's like, yesterday we could go out and enjoy ourselves, and today enjoy ourselves in the morning, take a load of information back, and I'm just gonna crack on with my work tonight. And I can do that because that's what I just can, you know what I mean? So it's sick. It's a sick feeling, you know. I would have never been able to be doing this in my last career. Great feeling.
Yeah, and just being in Greece, I mean, we're staying in a massive villa right now, just in Greece with a load of other guys. Knowing you're here and like where you were before, what would you say for you is like the biggest thought from that, or the biggest takeaway from that? Just like knowing where you were even, what was it, like 4 months ago?
Just two completely different circumstances in life. Like to think I'd be doing this and be in a position I'm in 4 months ago, I probably would have laughed. Like I wouldn't have seen it as realistic. So to think I'm in this position now is sort of like still catching up with me a bit. So, but it's cool, you know what I mean?
I know you said you got some holiday plans. What have you got planned for this year?
We've got the buyer books, and then we're doing Orlando as well, and then we're going up to Northern Ireland for one of my clients' shows.
That's sick.
Like it's cool to think I can go abroad now and it doesn't affect how things run.
No, you should take your girlfriend to Bali.
Definitely.
It's fine that the only difference is the time zone.
Yeah.
But like you do evening calls anyway, and all that would mean is that you just have more calls earlier in the day.
Yeah.
So it'll actually be nicer.
Sick, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be way nicer. What I'm interested for you, because we've already done a bit of a testimonial line. I know last time we did that you were at the 8K. Now you've done the 12.5K and you're scaling a lot more. Like we're speaking literally today, we're going to go over how to get you to the 25, because we've seen like really small things that can have such a big impact. But for you, what I'm interested in for like you guys watching to know is like, what would you say are some big pieces of advices that you have for other coaches as someone that's gone from, well, really basically nothing online, £70 clients, £50 a month clients, to in a position that you're in now where you're getting, your results are insane, your community is insane. Really, you're building a brand, you're building like a long-term thing at this point.
The most important thing I'd say is you need to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you don't have a passion for coaching, you shouldn't be coaching.
Yeah.
And I'll always stick by that. When you enjoy what you're doing, the rest comes easy. There's always an aspect to hard work in whatever you do. And
You enjoy every single day?
No, of course not. But I'm realistic. You know what I mean? Like there's some times where it's hard. That's just life. You know what I mean? Would you rather be in a hard position in a job you don't enjoy, or a hard position in a job you do enjoy?
Yeah.
I know what one I'd pick, so it comes down to that, doesn't it? But I really do think that if you don't enjoy coaching, you shouldn't be doing it. And when you do enjoy coaching, the rest comes easier.
And what I liked about what you said to me the other day is like, I'll no longer take clients on that I don't want to take on.
Yeah.
And it makes it so much more enjoyable when you get into this position where you have so many people you're speaking to. You have so many people that want to join your coaching, that you had an 88% of the people you speak to join your coaching, right? Because you have those systems in place. It gets to a point where you don't have to take on the people you don't want. It makes you enjoy it more, it makes you work with clients you like working with. And then it means it's less of a burden to do the check-ins. It's more exciting to do the check-ins because you see where they're at, right? Yeah, that's cool. What's another piece of maybe advice you'd give to someone starting out?
You get in what you put, you'll get out what you put in.
Yeah.
100%. If you want it, you can. Like no one's in a different position, no one's in a different start point. If you want to make it happen, you can make it happen.
Yeah, because you definitely weren't in the best
No.
start point.
No way. Do you know what I mean? Like it just takes a bit of hard work and some guidance, and you can get there, you know?
Yeah, I remember when I hopped on with you, like, firstly, you are then in your room with a coffee. As you can see, you were just in trenches, just attacking it. And the second one, you're like, I've had to take my car to the garage because it's not doing well. So funny. Okay, so like inputs, and like in what way, like how can someone go out about doing that? Because like a lot of people also, they're afraid to put the inputs in, they're afraid to go get the guidance. Like what is it that like coaches can go do to basically follow what you've done to actually have the same success that you've had?
I mean, I think there's always an area aspect where you can try and do it by yourself, but you will hit limits and you will run into issues that you don't know how to fix, and you will run into sort of months that may get tougher and you don't know how to deal with it. And that's where a mentor will really, really help you out, because they've been there before and they've done it, you know what I mean? And they know how to pull you out of that situation, or know how to put things in place that will help you get past it. And that's where it's more important. Like the income's great, but it's the fact of sustainability and knowing that you could turn it into a long-term business than a short-term bit of money in your pocket, you know?
Yeah, that's sick. I massively agree with that actually, because the problem is when it feels so short-term, you don't feel as motivated to take action within it.
Yeah.
It just feels like this hustle. And then it's just like, why do I want to spend all this time on this thing that's going to maybe generate me 1-2K this month, but I'm not going to have anything to show for it next month or the month after that? In what way do you feel like what we've built and what you've built and I've just supported you on, in what way do you feel like that's becoming this long-term thing that you can now do?
But I think we could both agree that I can imagine myself with a little Zimmer frame doing my in-person check-ins, like, you know what I mean? And it's the feeling that it's like, it has never slowed down. We've always progressed, whether it means my income's the same, we've made it more sustainable. We've took time from places so I can give back more time to my clients and make their experience much more worthwhile.
Mm.
And it's things like that that will slowly build to a point where the brand you've created is great and it's amazing and you're proud of it and you can see it staying long term, you know?
Yeah, it's nice as well when you start to build that brand up.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's really nice. Okay. And like, if you had to give one more piece of advice, like 3 tips from Sam in the video, what would be one more piece of advice you give a coach?
One more piece of advice I give to a coach: have a bit of faith in yourself. Like, you can do it, you just need to get after it. You just need to have faith and you just need to trust the process, because it will pan out right and it will pan out in your way within time, you know?
Yeah, it's a sick piece of advice. Like, for you, like, where do you feel like that lack of faith came from at times? Like, because I remember at the beginning you weren't 100% confident. You were pretty skeptical, if anything.
The biggest thing for me is when you give a lot to something, you don't get a lot back.
Yeah.
And it feels like you're running in a circle and it's like, it gets tiring. So when you give a lot and you get a lot back, it's a great feeling. It pieces together nicely.
Yeah, that's sick. All right, nice one, man. And for you, like, going forward, where is it that you're looking to go in the next 6 months, year, even 5 years' time?
I'd love to build my brand out to a point where it's solidified. I'd love to have other coaches come in, and I'd love to have it on a much bigger scale where it's more of a brand than just a coaching service. You see what I'm saying? I'd love to see people look up to it and think that's really cool, you know?
Yeah. I feel like you're massively getting to that stage now.
Yeah.
Because you've got the Coach by Sam community, the school community as well.
Yeah.
And the next stage for you is, like, most likely you have this Instagram. Like, what's your Instagram following gone from as well?
I think when I started with it, I was on like 2.1k.
Yeah.
I hit 10k today. Yeah. Actually today, yeah.
You hit 10k
Yeah.
followers today.
Yeah.
That is so sick.
Just through content, like just posting about my physique, posting about things I enjoy eating and what I do to get there, and yeah, just growing it naturally. No ads, not spent a penny on ads.
Yeah.
Just pure content.
Because a lot of the people out there, the coaches that you see, they like boast these crazy numbers.
Yeah.
And then they have crazy ad spend, right? And it's just like, yeah, you can, like, we're doing a mastermind about it today. Yeah, you can do 100k in a month and spend 80k on ads. But is it worth doing that when you're taking home spending? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Your profit margins are really good.
No, right. I mean, yeah.
And you deserve that because you deliver a really good service. So you deserve to get that back, right? There's no point in you putting all the effort you put in and be spending it all on just getting the client. Like, you want to reap the rewards from having a client. And the problem is if you don't get to reap the rewards from having the client, it doesn't feel as motivating to train them. Because at the end of the day, you want what's best for them, but you've also got to, like, you can't help other people until you help yourself, right?
Definitely.
So, and from this mastermind, like, what's the biggest thing that you feel like you want to take away from it? Or like, what's the biggest thing you either want to take away from it or you've enjoyed the most? Or
sort of work environment sick. A lot of people in the same situation getting after it, all in different positions, and everyone sort of motivating each other, sharing piece of advice, giving their take on things. It's sick. That's been great.
How have you found the community as well?
Great. Everyone's lovely. You know, we've all got on really well. Everyone's like sort of bonded nicely, and I'm sure I'll speak to a lot of people after the mastermind as well, which is great.
100%, man. All right, sick. Thanks, Seth.
Let's do it, bro.
Let's see you fucking crush it in 2026.
Yeah, man.